Premier League Matchday 16 is around the corner, and in this video I am going to give you guys my honest predictions for all Premier League fixtures that are set to take place this weekend. Saturday fixtures, Sunday fixtures, and Monday fixtures. So if this is the first time you are come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Watch the video carefully with me till the end and tell me what you think about my Premier League predictions for Matchday 16. And ahead of this Matchday 16, when you take a look at the Premier League table, Arsenal is still topping the table with 33 points, followed by Manchester City with 31 points. There is Aston Villa with 30 points, Crystal Palace 26 points, Chelsea 25 points, Man United 25 points, Everton 24 points, Brighton 23 points, Sunderland 23 points, Liverpool 23 points. There is Spurs, there is Newcastle, there is Bournemouth, Brentford, Fulham, Leeds United, Nottingham Forest. And when you go down to the relegation zone, we see West Ham occupying the 18th spot with 13 points. There is Burnley with 10 points, Wolverhampton with just 2 points after 15 Premier League games played this weekend. And just a look at this Premier League table tells a lot, right? The season is not over. Yes, you cannot clearly say Arsenal is going to win the Premier League, Man City is going to win the Premier League, Aston Villa can win the Premier League, Man United can win the Premier League. That is how the table is looking like, and that is exactly what the Premier League table is telling us. You cannot clearly predict. And now let us take a look at all the Premier League fixtures that are set to take place this weekend from Friday. Like I said, guys, I'm going to give my analysis, my expectations, and my predictions game after game. So watch with me. Chelsea versus Everton. This is going to be the first Premier League game of Matchday 16. Who is going to win this game? Is Enzo Maresca going to give away the 3 points again? Because last time when they suffered that defeat against Atalanta in the UEFA Champions League on Tuesday, I said, Chelsea, you guys should go and beg for forgiveness from FC Barcelona, because it shows that you guys did something that FC Barcelona fans are not happy. Since Chelsea won that game against FC Barcelona, they have not won any game. They played Leeds United, suffered the defeat, played Arsenal, shared points, played which team was that again? Bournemouth, shared points, played Atalanta in the Champions League, suffered a defeat. Now 4 games without a victory for Chelsea since they won that game against FC Barcelona. Is that going to continue against Everton? One thing I like about this game is that all the 2 teams are good. This is the Premier League and there is no average team. I watched the game of Everton against Manchester United. 10 men Everton, let me take it that way. 10 men won Manchester United. 10 men at Old Trafford. 10 men Man United. That is just to tell 10 men Everton players. That is just to tell you this game is going to be a tough one. And my only request for Enzo Maresca ahead of this game is to play his best 11. And I want to see William Estevao among his best 11. That is my honest request for this game. See, look at how Chelsea have been playing recently. Defensively, we all know Chelsea is not looking good at the level of the defense because they have very average defenders. Badashil, Tosin, those are average defenders. So this game, I expect to see best 11 for fun at the level of the defense. And moving to the level of the midfield, I expect to see Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer coming in. And then when it comes to the level of the attack, I expect to see João Pedro as a striker in this game, William Estevao, and maybe Garnacho. That's my formation for this game. And I promise you guys, Chelsea is going to win the game. But my predictions for this game is this: both teams are going to score in this game. Liverpool versus Brighton. Can Liverpool win this game? Let us be honest here. Can Liverpool win this game? Bro, Liverpool have not been good. Bro, we have to be honest. They won the Champions League game against Inter Milan on Tuesday. They actually helped them because the penalty they gave them was never a penalty, and they won the game 1-0. Are we going to say Liverpool is back to winning ways? They are playing this game at Anfield, and all the games that have played this season at Anfield have not been good games. So this game is going to be a tough one. One thing I can say in this game is that it is going to be a very balanced game because Brighton have also been good. When you look at the Premier League table, where is Brighton? Let me see, where is Brighton? Where is Brighton? Brighton is occupying the 8th spot of the table ahead of Liverpool, and Brighton currently has 23 points. Brighton has 23 points. Now Liverpool is occupying the 10th spot with 23 points as well. So the 2 teams have the same number of points, 23 after 15 Premier League games played. And the question now is, who is going to win the game? Let us be honest here. Who is going to win this game? My prediction for this game is both teams are going to score. Yes, I have great respect for Liverpool, and I think they can easily win this game. But my only prediction for this game is both teams are going to score, because I know no matter what happens in this game, Liverpool's defense is made up of holes where balls are going to pass. So I think Brighton is definitely going to score in this game. And also I expect Liverpool to score in this game, especially when I see Hugo Ekitike. I'm also always sure a goal will come in. Burnley versus Fulham. I don't have much to say about this game. Burnley is not looking good, and they're already on the relegation zone, so this game is going to be a tough one. And with the way Fulham played against Man City, if they can replicate that in this game, it is going to be a tough one for Burnley. But I think both teams are going to score in this game. That's my prediction for this game. Arsenal versus Wolves. You see this game, even if they give this game to Arsenal female team to play against this Wolverhampton team, that is Arsenal female team versus Wolves male team, I will still expect Arsenal to win. And be honest, give Arsenal female team to these Wolves, I will still expect Arsenal to win. Watching at the game of Wolverhampton on Monday against Manchester United, I felt like these guys are not playing like professional footballers. It is for a reason that they have not won a single game this season. They have just 2 points, 2 out of 45 possible points. So it is not going to be easy for them in this game. But no matter the rotations Michael Arteta make in this game, Arsenal is still going to win the game. So that is my honest predictions. Arsenal is going to win the game. Crystal Palace versus Manchester City. The question now is Crystal Palace going to slow down Manchester City? I don't think so, because Manchester City has gotten to a point where they want to win every game. They are just 2 points behind Arsenal, and ahead of this game, Arsenal will play before Manchester City, right? And if Arsenal win their game against Wolverhampton, Arsenal will be 5 points ahead of Man City, and City will come and play this game against Crystal Palace, knowing in mind that they have to win the game. But the way Manchester City played against Sunderland, I'm very convinced that they are going to win this game against Crystal Palace. I watched the game of Crystal Palace against Manchester United and I was not really convinced. So this game I expect Manchester City to win, and my prediction is Manchester City to win the game. Straight win for Manchester City. Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham. Now look at the Premier League table, right? Tottenham is occupying, where is Tottenham? Tottenham is occupying the 11th spot of the Premier League table with 22 points, and then there is Nottingham Forest occupying the 17th spot. And now the thing is this, looking at the two teams, which one is looking good and which one is not looking good? These two teams are all European teams. Tottenham is competing in the UEFA Champions League. Nottingham Forest is competing in the Europa League. Who is going to win the game at the end of the day? If I am being honest with you, right, this game is going to be a tough one for Nottingham Forest and a tough one for Spurs, because this is the Premier League and there is no average game in the Premier League. But at the end of the day, I expect both teams to score. I have to be honest. I expect both teams to score in this game, and my predictions will still be both teams to score. Sunderland versus Newcastle. Now, many people can be saying that Sunderland have started dropping. This is the Sunderland that played Liverpool a week ago, shared points with Liverpool. This is the Sunderland that played a game against Arsenal, scored 2 goals and shared points with Arsenal. This is the Sunderland that played the game against Manchester City, dominated Manchester City, but Manchester City ended up winning the game. So this game, it is going to be a tough one between Sunderland and Newcastle, and Sunderland is playing this game at home, and it is very difficult. See, winning Sunderland at home is very, very difficult, and if you have not tried or watched a team play against them, you will not understand what I'm saying. So this game is going to be a tough one for for Newcastle, and a tough one for Sunderland. Now, this Newcastle is a European team because they're competing in the Champions League, and you know the quality of players that they have. So I expect both teams to score in this game, and my predictions are both teams are going to score in this game. West Ham versus Aston Villa. West Ham. See, these two teams are two surprising teams. Do you know why? Look at the Premier League table. Looking at the Premier League table, Aston Villa is third on the table with 30 points, 3 points behind the top spot, Arsenal. West Ham is occupying the 18th spot with 13 points. Now, what is the difference between 13 points and 30 points? That's 17 points, right? That is the point difference between Aston Villa and the West Ham. But looking at the recent games, let me say the last 5 games, Aston Villa won Arsenal in their last game. Aston Villa won Arsenal in their last game. That is just to tell you the level of players in this team. That is just to tell the quality and tactics of Unai Emery. But Santos Espirito is a coach that is gradually changing West Ham, and I like the confidence that the man have given to the players, right? So this game is going to be a tough one, and I cannot just tell you West Ham is going to win a game or Aston Villa is going to win a game, because look at the game from afar. West Ham have an advantage because it is a home game for them, but Aston Villa is looking better than West Ham so far this season. But my prediction for this game is this: I'm going to give Aston Villa to score over 1.5 goals in this game. I don't know if West Ham is going to score, but I'm going to give Aston Villa to score over 1.5 goals in this game. I cannot just give Aston Villa a straight win because I know it is going to be a cagey game. Now, Brentford versus Leeds United. See, I have to be honest with you guys. Leeds United is a team that is good against bigger teams. Brentford good against bigger teams. Let me take for example. Brentford played against Liverpool, won Liverpool. Leeds United played against Liverpool, shared points with Liverpool. Leeds United played against Chelsea, won Chelsea. Can they win this game? We are going to see on Sunday, because it is a tough one. And this game, I expect both teams to score. This is the final Premier League game of Sunday, and I expect both teams to score in this game. And look at the final Premier League game of Matchday 16. It's going to be the game of Manchester United versus Bournemouth. This is going to be the last game of Brian Bomo, Amad Diallo, and Mazraoui before leaving for AFCON. And I am going to expect nothing in this game than a win for Manchester United, so they can let their players go. But I also think the game is going to be a tough one, because look at the Premier League table, right? You notice that Bournemouth is occupying the 13th spot of the table with 20 points. Man United is occupying the 6th spot with 25 points. So the point difference between Bournemouth and Manchester United is 5 points. But the two teams have been very, very good. Let me be honest with you guys. See, these two teams have been very, very good, especially Manchester United. Though every day we complain about Ruben Amorim this, Ruben Amorim that, it is simply because of jealousy. But the man is doing a good job. So this game is going to be a tough one. But since Manchester United cannot keep a clean sheet, Man United cannot keep a clean sheet, even to save their lives, they cannot do it. So I expect Bournemouth to score in this game. And look at this Bournemouth team, right? They have not really been good. They have not really been good in their recent games, but at the start of the season they were definitely good. But look at the game they played this weekend against Chelsea. The game ended 0-0, meaning defensively they are ready. Offensively, there is Semedo. There is Antoine Semedo. Can he do the job for Bournemouth in this game? We all are going to answer the question on Monday, but my honest prediction for this game is both teams are going to score. Guys, I've come to the end of the video, and I have shared with you guys my 10 predictions, analysis, and expectations for all Premier League games that are going to be taking place on Matchday 16. And if this is the first time you are come across this channel and you want to support my work, make sure you just subscribe to the channel. If you do not subscribe, you like the video, you tell me at least one thing down in the comment section that is going to motivate me. And also, the only thing you can do to change my life now is to give me your own predictions. That is all. Just give me your own predictions down in the comment section, so after the game I'll come back and check your predictions and see if there are other people that understand football the same way I do. And see you guys until my next video. But before I end the video, make sure you share the video to your family, to your loved ones, to your friends. Share the video, guys. Share the video, I beg. Let us know let us know what other people are thinking about this Premier League Matchday 16 fixtures that are coming up.